Hello everybody, this is threezero, and for this news update video, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So I've found loads of things again on the internet, on forums, etc. to do with the world of Transformers. I'm going to let you know what's happening with them, and of course this YouTube channels, which funnily enough, I need to remind you all that I'm going to be doing a live stream from 10 PM in the UK tomorrow night. So that is Friday. I've already scheduled it, so hopefully you've got that set on your alarm. And as I say, please join in for the ever ongoing chat that we do. You can ask me questions. There's loads of people in the chat to talk to as well. And of course, if you're a channel member, there's an opportunity to win a deluxe figure of your choice. So I look forward to seeing as many of you in the chat as possible. Right, we're going to start off with some sightings then. So the Funko Pop 40th anniversary, which has got the new ones, which has got Laserbeak, Blaster and Astro Train, have been found in GameStops in Canada, so that's great news for that. And Transformers 1 mainline toys have started to show up at US retail. So we've got some that have appeared in Michigan, and we've got some that have appeared in New York, looking by the looks of this. As of yet, I haven't seen it in the UK, otherwise I would have brought them and got around to doing some reviews on them as soon as possible. Right, this is something that we've seen before, but this is A, something that's amazing, but B, they've added something else to it, and it's available for reissue. So this is your DNA Design upgrade kit for the core class of Volcanicus figures. So if you've been watching this channel for quite a bit, you'll have seen when this first come out. So that is your core class Dinobots, but with what they call a DNA upgrade kit, and it's exactly that. So as long as you've got the bots, you can attach all this. It's not a box set, it's just the additional parts, which I'll show you in a second. So it's these giant swords, bigger feet, more articulated hands, and a whole abundance of other weapons. So basically what they're making this look like is pretty much like the deluxe class Generation Selects version with the great big swords. It does look great. It totally changes the figure, and what I mean by that you'll see in a second with it. I mean, look at them swords, they're amazing. Of course, none of the standard or regular core class figures came with any of this. That's the original, and that's it with all the upgrade kits. So you can see it really does exactly that. You know, it is a proper upgrade kit. Some upgrade kits I think don't tend to genuinely make anything better, whereas this, I think you'll have to agree, it genuinely does. So there is the little base that you can make with all the accessories. There is the figures with all their additional guns, additional swords. Again, if you want to see these images, head to T-Formers or DNA's actual website, or funnily enough, on Show Z Store, which is where it's ready for pre-order, or Big Bad Toy Store, because this is their exclusive. So you get some red swords as well if you pre-order this from Big Bad Toy Store. That's how many accessories you get. You can build your own little base with it as well, and there is all of the pieces laid out. So I think it looks great. It is something that I did, again, I said when it first came out, I still agree with that, and I think it's given me now the impetus to go actually and combine my Volcanicus, which I've still not done. Right, threezero, obviously a company licensed by Hasbro and Takara. This is their Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Nemesis Prime. Now, obviously, although that wasn't a character or, as I say, actually anything in the film, they've gone and used their Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime model to give us this, which I think it looks great. There's loads of spiel about it here on tformers.com. It's 11.2 inches tall, which is 28.4 centimeters. It's got 57 points of articulation. It's got LEDs. It's got die-cast parts. This is all the parts that come with it, and it's also going to be limited to a certain number of figures. In fact, how many is it? How many units is it limited to? Let me know. I'm sure it's only 1,600. Yeah, 1,600 worldwide. So I know it's not everybody's cup of tea because it doesn't transform, but it looks spectacular. So there is the actual figure with no accessories. And again, highly poseable, as we've said, 57 points of articulation. There he is with his blades, battle blades. There he is with his guns. Again, all of the normal parts which you had with the regular figure, and indeed same figure, you know, from the movie. There he is, powered up as, you know, the Jetblade Prime, which looks amazing. It is really good, but again, it's just a Nemesis version. There he is without the mask. There he is with the mask. I say my only little bugbearer with that is the fact that obviously it wasn't in the film at all. So perhaps they should have marketed it as something slightly different instead of marketed it as actually a Revenge of the Fallen Nemesis Prime. Right, as we knew this was coming because he teased us the other day, this is Mark Lonus's new photos and new insights onto Metal Hawk. Now, I'm not going to read out everything he says. I'm going to allow you guys to do that, but he is sort of just pre-warning that if a figure's going to get a package refresh, it's not every single one like this that's going to get a change of deco as well. I think it's much, much better. I know a lot of people will say, why didn't they just do this in the first place? I totally get that, but I don't think anybody can argue that this is far superior to the original. The colour scheme on it works great. Granted, he poses them in amazing poses to make them look even better, but it really is a much, much more superior toy deco for that particular figure. And I suppose for people like myself, it warrants a definite another pickup for people who like the characters. So there we go. Right, funnily enough, I've got loads more news, some coming up with it tomorrow, but I want to also make you aware where you can order a lot of the things that I've been showing you on here over the past couple of weeks. So there's the new Magic Squares Soundwave, there's the new Age Slag figures, that's the Takara Tomy Rodimus, there's the Cyang Mini Train Bots. There is so much on here, guys. There's your Fans Toys figures, there's your Leo Kaiser, Iron Factory figures, there's Masterpiece Shattered Glass, Masterpiece Movie Brawl, Masterpiece Scaled Skids and Mudflap, threezero figures, MDLX, YOLO Park, normal Masterpiece, Movie Masterpiece, etc. We're still waiting for him, the Masterpiece Cliff Jumper from Takara, Doctor Wu figures, New Age, Magic Square, everything basically. Missing link there as well, apart from mainstream Generations and Studio Series. So check out Show's eStore, and don't forget my code, which is Toys R Us. As always, guys, huge thanks for the support. Loads of videos coming up, and again, I like to speak to as many of you as possible tomorrow night. Take care.